What's up, reptile fans? It is Thursday morning here at Muscle Serpents Daily, and today we're going to have a really cool day because we're going to talk about the Freeway project. That's right. It's that gene combination, acts like super, we call it, when we combine the yellow belly and the ASPHALT gene and we put them on that same allele, we get this amazing looking thing called the Freeway. And when you add Enchi to that, we call it the Mardi Gras. And we can add a few more genes to that, and that's what I'm going to show you today, some of the genes that I've added to that project in the 2019 season. And I want you to show you how it looks and what the future potential is here. But let's, I think what we're going to do is when we go into the snake room, we're going to take a look at the parents so you can see where it came from and understand that when you combine these two genes on the same allele, it produces this amazing looking super form of it, because these two separate genes sit on the same allelic position, okay? And they interact with each other and they create a blend of the two genes, that yellow belly and the ASPHALT gene. Now, something that's a real pet peeve of mine is, for some reason, people out there in our reptile world are calling the ASPHALT gene ASPHALT. It's not asphalt, it's asphalt. And I don't know why it drives me crazy. It's probably like a local linguistic type of variation. My dad, growing up, was an English teacher, and he used to always correct our grammar and pronunciation of everything. So for those of you who really want the true pronunciation, it's asphalt, just like the asphalt, that you put on your the pavement. That's called asphalt. And obviously, they derived the name Freeway from, originally they had the Highway project, and they think, well, this looks a lot like the Highway. It's a similar interaction with the yellow belly gene. We'll call the ASPHALT with the yellow belly gene the Freeway. So let's go into the snake room and take a look at some cool combinations. Okay, guys, so this was the original male that I picked up. This is a Freeway Enchi, or also known as a Mardi Gras. So it's the ASPHALT gene plus the yellow belly gene creates this Freeway, and then you add the Enchi gene and you get like a lit up version of it, and that's why they call it the Mardi Gras, in, I guess, celebration of the famous celebration in New Orleans known as Mardi Gras that takes place in the winter months every single year. So, and it certainly does remind me of Mardi Gras, those yellow bright colors. Now, I bred this guy to an albino yellow belly 3 years ago now, and I produced this little boy. And this boy is also a Mardi Gras, and that means he's yellow belly, ASPHALT, Enchi, and he also is het albino. The idea was to try to produce the albino Mardi Gras, okay? Now, let's take a step back for a minute. I want to show you what a regular yellow belly looks like, just for those beginners out there who might not know, to see how it, like, nothing spectacular, just a regular yellow belly looks. But when you combine it with that ASPHALT gene and then throw Enchi in there, you get this or this. And once again, this little boy has that albino gene in him. He's 100% het albino. Now this girl is a pure yellow belly. Okay, so nothing else in her. She's actually going in shed. Well, maybe in shed. Yellow belly. See the blushing? That's pure yellow belly right there. That's classic yellow belly. Blushing along the lower border and that yellow tummy. That's where they get the yellow belly from. Very easy to spot in its singular form, but nothing spectacular where you would think, wow, this thing is going to have amazing results when combined with other genes. But this female, you combine her with an ASPHALT, and you can produce that Freeway gene, and amazing stuff happens. So this little doohickey here, combined with ASPHALT, which looks almost like this, and you can't even tell the difference, and boom, magic. And here's ASPHALT. I wanted to show you what the ASPHALT looks like. Here's a pure ASPHALT. Once again, blushing along the lower border, kind of, not as dramatic yellow belly as the yellow belly, but nothing, like you would never know that these two things, when you mix them together, would produce that crazy looking super. And I just wanted to show you that, once again, you can never underestimate a project. You got to kind of just try it out and see what happens. All right, here is the culmination of that first project I showed you. This is the albino Mardi Gras. You can see, look at the spectacular. That's all Enchi right there. So not only is it a albino Freeway, it's an albino Mardi Gras for sure. I would bet my bottom dollar on this. I'm gonna prove it out. I'm keeping it, so I don't have to worry about whether it is or not, I'll know. But look at those spectacular reds and oranges in here. I mean, this snake, this male, turned out so well, better than I could ever have anticipated. I didn't really know what to expect. You know, sometimes with albinos, you just lose the contrast in color. You know, it just makes everything look the same, yellow and white, but not so with this albino Mardi Gras here. I'm very, very happy with the way we came out. There's a lot of reds, if you look really closely in there. Striping, outline striping. This is really beyond what I expected. And hopefully next year I'm going to be making more of these so that we could spread the word, so to speak, and people can pick them up on their own. We produced some amazing Mardi Gras here, just regular Mardi Gras also this season, and a lot of them are going to become available. I don't know if I've listed them all. I probably have listed none of them knowing myself because I've been so busy, but look at this guy. Beautiful Mardi Gras. This one's also 50% het albino because the dad was that Mardi Gras het albino to this clutch. So obviously you can make your own albino Mardi Gras possibly with this, but look at the colors. This might be one of the most spectacular looking Mardi Gras I made. They're so colorful that when they're younger that you just, it's like you can't refuse them. I remember when I bought mine from Mike at the Florida Reptile Ranch, when I finally pulled the trigger and got it from him, he said to me, he goes, you know, you finally got it. I said, what do you mean I finally got it? He goes, well, you know, you were looking at this thing at my table at Daytona last year. I thought you were going to buy it. I said, oh, I didn't. I Google these things for so long before I actually pulled the trigger on them that, because they were expensive when I bought them. They were in the $3,500 range just for a regular Mardi Gras. But man, what a great project. Look at that little heart. If you want to give a great gift to your girlfriend, right there with a little heart on its back, we'll call this this little one the Heart Mardi Gras. There you go. Now this little boy is one of the most amazing looking Mardi Gras that I've ever made, I think. Might even be better than the last one I'm going to show you, but look at this little boy. This is a super Enchi, so theoretically I would call it a super Mardi Gras, but it's also got the high intensity orange dream in it. That's Ozzy's special enhancer gene for the orange dream project. So this has got orange dream, it's got the high intensity orange dream, and then it also has super Enchi, and then of course the yellow belly asphalt. So this would be called, I guess, a high intensity orange dream super Mardi Gras. And a little uptight, but you get the picture. Look at that. I mean, this is just incredible. Think about everything you can make with this little creature. You can make some amazing, amazing stuff here. And once again, the possibilities are really limitless with this yellow belly asphalt combination because you can put so many different genes into it and it just seems to get better and better and better. Luckily, I've been able to mix a lot of cool stuff into it, and what great coloring. Just tremendous amount of oranges in this. And it's like faded if you look. It fades to a completely blank stomach. This is a clutch mate from the same litter. I am calling this one, at least, an high intensity orange dream Mardi Gras. So Enchi, yellow belly asphalt with the orange dream. There's more distinction here between this, and maybe you guys will have better insight. I think the super Enchi kind of washed it out a little bit in the last version because there was so much Enchi there that it kind of took away a lot of the contrast that you see this. But this is definitely Mardi Gras, and it's definitely orange dream. You can see all the orange in it. It's even, look at that belly, white belly. This is really bizarre looking, this one. A lot of distinction. Look at the head stamp. I don't know. Those two are really kind of interesting. They come from the same litter. I would call this, maybe even this might even just be I'm pretty sure there's Enchi in here though, but I almost want to say Orange Dream Highway maybe, but I think it's Orange Dream Mardi Gras. maybe there's no high intensity in here, I'm not sure. Maybe the other one's high intensity, super Enchi. There's certainly a distinction. Let's pull those two out together. What do you guys think? Here the both of them are together. Same clutch. It was a high intensity Orange Dream Enchi, yellow belly, bred to a Mardi Gras. There you go. You guys make your own decision. And these two are going to be the finale for today. This female here is more than likely a Banana Orange Dream Mardi Gras. Look at those blues and purples in there and oranges. Wow. And that's a female. Gorgeous. Banana looks so good in that Freeway Mardi Gras project. Wow. Really does. Love it. And both of these snakes are also 50% het pied and 50% het albino. Now this one is darker in terms of its purples. Got more purples, more contrast, more orange for sure in here. This is definitely, without a doubt, Banana Orange Dream, Mardi Gras, world's first. So these are definitely world's first. No one's produced the Banana Orange Dream Mardi Gras. And this guy will be staying here with me. This female might go. We'll see. I haven't decided, but look at I mean, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I got him outside in real light here purposely so you can see if you can pick up these purples and these oranges and these yellows and the combination of that. But I don't think it gets better than that. I don't think you could really make this any better. Maybe Super Orange Dream? Super Banana? I don't know. Crazy. And to think it's a 50% het pied and 50% het albino. So there's a tremendous amount of potential here in these two snakes. And they look different. And this one's a female and this one's a male, you know. Now I was skeptical about this one being banana because usually the females are not banana because the male was a male maker, but you could get, you can get female bananas when you have a male maker. It's not very frequently you see that, but if you will go back and watch my banana genetics video, the genetics of the banana gene, you can see that when there's gene crossover occurring, you can have a male maker create females. So that's it for today here. Amazing, amazing looking Freeway combinations. What I'll make in 2020, who knows? I hope I make something even crazier. I got some ideas. One of the best snakes you can use to make a Mardi Gras would be an ivory, because an ivory is a super yellow belly. You breed a Mardi Gras to it, you breed an asphalt to it, and you're going to create a lot of cool stuff. You're going to create ivories or you're going to create Mardi Gras. And that's, this is one of the females that I'll be using and I have used to create a lot of my Mardi Gras combinations. A super asphalt would be another great one you can do, or a super yellow belly or ivory really looks cool. Like, who doesn't want a big white snake, right? So this girl has been used quite extensively for me. I'd like to get, I've created some ivories this year that are actually pos het albino. I have a lot of ivory combinations that even have possible Orange Dream in them. So hit me up if you want to get involved in the Freeway project. It's super exciting. There's a lot of cool stuff you can make. Remember, everything doesn't always have to be pied or clown to be cool in the ball python breeding world. This Freeway project has got unlimited possibilities. The only possibilities and the only limits should be your imagination. So if you're a creative guy or a girl and you want to put your mind in and create combinations that no one's even thought of, go right ahead. Hey, what about a scaleless albino Freeway? That might look really cool. You never know. One could be on the horizon. I'm Dave Palumbo with Muscle Serpents University. Guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, turn on your notifications. We'll see you back tomorrow.